Now, Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jim Teske with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
Well, as you got up this morning, this Memorial Day, you looked out the window, you're getting ready to go to the parade, you were thinking, oh, here we go again. Just like Saturday, Sunday, a lot of clouds out there. But boy, what a payoff this afternoon with the sun back out. We did get back to 70 degrees, the high, 54 the low. There is the rainfall, 44/100ths of an inch. We're over 4 inches for the month. Obviously, it's been very soggy the last 3 days. And actually, 20 of the first 25 days of the month of May have had some precipitation, albeit 9 of them were just a trace, but we're running about an inch above normal. The good news is our rain chances are fairly low here the next couple of days, so we get a chance to dry out. How are the temperatures? We're 56 here in Syracuse. Do have a 49 showing up in Fulton right now. It's 50 in Cortland as well as Hamilton. You know, outlying areas will be in the 40s. Here in Syracuse, we'll probably end up somewhere in the low 50s by late tonight. High pressure stretches from Toronto back southeast of Chicago, so the weather should remain quiet here as we go through the overnight. Weakening showers working its way across Lake Huron at this point. I don't think it's going to be a problem for us. There may be a few extra clouds across the North Country, but it should stay dry. High temperature of 70 here in Syracuse. Back to the west, though, mid-70s across Michigan. If you go far enough north and west across the upper Mississippi Valley, mid-80s. I don't think that air quite makes it into Syracuse and points east, but there could be a few spots over the Finger Lakes that end up, say, 84, 85 for the high. We'll do pretty well in the low 80s here in Syracuse. So overnight, outside a few clouds east of Lake Ontario, should be fairly quiet. And then late tonight, there should be some fog in the river valley south of Syracuse, also around Oneida Lake. But with a high sun angle and the fact the sun's coming up around 5:30, that fog will burn off very quickly. That'll leave us with mostly sunny skies and a quick rise in temperature. We're already in the mid-70s here by the time you get to noon. And there's temperatures in the 80s for most areas. I think it will be a little bit cooler, say, Oswego, up along the east shore of Lake Ontario, where temperatures will probably stay in the mid-70s during the day. And then fairly quiet tomorrow evening. Notice some high clouds here late in the afternoon and into the evening. Beyond that, high pressure kind of giving way to this cold front. But notice there's not a lot of weather with it. It's just to our south by the time you wake up on Wednesday morning. And I know I've got chance of a shower, but the timecast is certainly not showing much. Maybe a couple east of Lake Ontario. Most areas, I think, are going to end up dry. Behind the cold front initially, it's not all that cool. You got to wait until Thursday before that gets in. In fact, you look at the temperatures for the day on Wednesday, we're still near 80. Some spots 80 or better. Penn Yan over toward Ithaca. Some 60s along the lakeshore. And then we all get into the 60s here for Thursday. A few spotty showers there. Friday's dry, sun and clouds. We're near 70 again, but cool air coming right back at us on Saturday, along with a few showers, low 60s. There. Dry to end the weekend. Chance of a shower near 70 for Monday.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.